Welcome back to the 7 on 8. There's an old ball field on the west side of Grand Rapids that was the center of the world for so many neighborhood kids.
It's Sullivan Field on Valley between 6th and 4th, or Valley Field as it was known back then. And it's seen better days. Casey Jones is on your corner with the team now stepping up to the plate to save it.
There is something magical in a misty morning, with the sun high enough to clear left field, the dew fresh enough to soak the cleats, and the dirt.
They came through this field. They played on this field. Al Kaline played on this field.
Packed with the legend of Sullivan Field.
Willie Horton played right there. Mickey Stanley played right there. Charlie Maxwell played right there.
Andy DeVries also played right there, back in the 50s.
This was my home away from home. I would leave the house maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, and Eddie would be on his bike, and he'd stop by, and then we'd go get Billy Joe and Jimmy and Bob and Mark. And by the time we got from 11th Street and Lincoln to the park here, we probably had 8 guys. And we'd have a team, and there'd be another 8 people who were ready to play. And we just played and played and played until the park workers kicked us off.
Paul Saltesiak has similar stories.
This was our playground, all year round. And we'd play football in the fall and baseball until you couldn't see at night. Yeah, it was everything to us.
Now the two share even more than their field of dreams. They're in charge of the team to save it.
There's a lot of hope. The field can be renovated, the stands can be renovated. We can potentially add some things to enhance it. So I think it just mainly was a lack of funding.
The magic of the mist and sun, the dew and dirt, hides what it's become. The shingles, paint, puddles, and grassy potholes are a dull reminder of a West Side pastime.
There's clover in the infield. And the clover's like an extra infielder. Because if it's a sharply hit ball, the clover will grab it.
Yeah, it knocks a lot of balls down.
And you can't turn a double play here because of the clover.
They're working with the city, using millage money and proceeds from merchandise sales and charity events to fix the needs and to dream of the wants.
We had a big event here over the weekend, and everybody was here in their old jerseys. And we were having brats and pop, and it was so cool talking to people. It's a piece of history that is formative in our life, and I think it really helps us interact with others from other cultures because this was such a melting pot.
They started a group on Facebook and a nonprofit with the same name, Fans of Valley Field, its original name, and the interest has been out of this park.
When Paul and I cooked up this idea, there were 2 of us, and now we have over 700 members of our Fans of Valley Field cadre, and it's amazing.
Their goal is to bring a modern shine with a historical significance, maybe a left field event pavilion or a history display, honoring the touches of the past.
This park means a lot to people around here, and they express their gratitude.
We're not doing this for anything other than our love for this field and our love for this community.
And there's the magic, a place that fields so much more than baseball, rallying a West Side pastime. Community. It
truly is a jewel. This place is a treasure. How many cities have something like this?
I see kids playing here. I see 20 kids. I see 50 kids. I see this place crawling with kids playing. And that's my dream.
For News 8, I'm Casey Jones on your corner, where a field of dreams meets a community revival.
The group will get bids on some of the work that needs to be done and present it to the city next year. They hope to have the ballpark complete by 2022.
My goodness.
I love those stories.
Thank you for shining a light on that, Casey. That's beautiful. If you have a story that you would like to share, email us at onyourcorner@woodtv.com.